In the realm of Christianity, the belief that God owns everything and provides for all his children is a foundational tenet. This view shifts profoundly when we understand God as the ultimate creative consciousness, a singular divine entity from which all existence flows no matter what religion or belief system. As individual conscious agents, we are seen as aspects of this one divine consciousness. This relationship implies a deep connection akin to that of offspring to a parent, allowing us to petition the creative source for our needs and desires. Belief in God as the creative source transforms our understanding of provision and stewardship. When we acknowledge that there is but one creative consciousness, our identity as image bearers of God becomes clearer. This identity bestows upon us not only a sense of belonging, but also an inherent right to seek benefits from the divine. We are not separate from this source, but intrinsically linked with the divine spark within us, affirming our worthiness to receive. Faith in this divine connection encourages us to expect provision. Trusting that God exists and recognizing ourselves as his offspring opens the door to a life of abundance. Our petitions to the creative source are acts of faith, rooted in the belief that what we need will be provided. This expectation is not born out of entitlement, but from an understanding of our relationship with the divine consciousness. The blessings we receive from God are not solely for our benefit. As stewards of these gifts, we are called to manage them wisely and generously. Our role as stewards is a sacred responsibility, reflecting the divine nature within us. By sharing our blessings, especially with the less fortunate, we mirror the generosity of the creative consciousness. Generosity is a natural extension of our understanding of divine provision. When we give, we acknowledge that our resources are not ours alone, but gifts from a benevolent source. This act of giving reinforces our faith and aligns us more closely with the divine consciousness. Our generosity becomes a testament to our belief in a God who provides abundantly for all. The relationship between giving and receiving is cyclical. As we give generously, we open ourselves to receive more blessings. This principle is not merely transactional, but deeply spiritual. It reflects the nature of the divine consciousness, which is endlessly creative and abundant. Our willingness to help others amplifies the flow of blessings in our lives, creating a ripple effect that extends beyond our immediate sphere. Living with the awareness that we are stewards of God's blessings changes our perspective on material possessions. We see them not as personal assets, but as resources entrusted to us by the divine consciousness. This shift in perspective fosters a sense of humility and responsibility. We become more mindful of how we use our resources, knowing that our actions can impact the broader community. Our faith in God's provision is strengthened through acts of stewardship and generosity. Each time we give, we affirm our trust in the creative consciousness. This trust is rewarded with a deeper sense of connection to the divine and a greater awareness of our role in the cosmic order. We become co-creators with God, participating in the divine act of creation through our actions. The understanding that God is the creative consciousness and we are his offspring encourages us to live with confidence and purpose. We are not mere bystanders in the world, but active participants in the divine plan. Our petitions for provision are expressions of our faith, and our stewardship of blessings is a manifestation of our commitment to the divine consciousness. In embracing this perspective, we align ourselves with a higher purpose. Our lives become a reflection of the divine nature, characterized by generosity, compassion, and faith. We recognize that our resources are tools for fulfilling God's will on earth, and our actions contribute to the unfolding of the divine plan. Ultimately, this view of God and our relationship with the divine consciousness transforms our understanding of existence. We see ourselves as integral parts of a greater whole, each with a unique role to play. Our faith in God's provision and our commitment to stewardship become guiding principles, shaping our lives and actions in profound ways. By living in alignment with these principles, we experience a deeper connection to the divine and a greater sense of fulfillment. We become channels of God's blessings, extending his love and generosity to the world around us. Our lives become a testament to the power of faith and the boundless creativity of the divine consciousness. We do not have to abandon those things that are universal truths as we awaken to a larger spiritual world and realize that God is not confined to any one religious system. If this resonates with you, please like, subscribe, comment, and share.